Breakdowns don't always start with loud noises. Sometimes they're caused by quiet neglect. Your car's fluids do the heavy lifting in the background, and without them, nothing works like it should. Since the invention of the automobile, drivers have sought ways to make their cars more efficient and reliable. Today's vehicles are better than ever, smarter, safer, and more powerful. But they're still not maintenance-free. Modern cars need regular care, and nothing needs more attention than their 8 essential fluids. Fluids play a huge role in almost every aspect of your vehicle's performance, from fuel economy to engine longevity. Keeping them at the right level and in good condition can be the difference between smooth cruising and costly repairs. So what fluids are we talking about? Let's take a closer look, starting from the fuel that powers your car, all the way to the washer fluid that keeps your windshield clear. First, gasoline and diesel. Your car's engine can't run without fuel, and unless it's electric, that means gasoline or diesel. These are the lifeblood of internal combustion engines, and they're what create the explosive energy that turns fuel into forward motion. Most vehicles use gasoline, but some, especially trucks, vans, and larger SUVs, run on diesel. You'll usually find a label inside the fuel door or on the gas cap to tell you which one your vehicle needs. Using the wrong fuel is a big mistake. Gasoline in a diesel engine, or vice versa, can cause serious damage and expensive repairs. To keep things running smoothly, don't wait until your fuel gauge hits empty. Most modern cars will alert you when you're low on fuel, usually with a warning light that comes on around 10 to 15% remaining. While you can drive a little farther, it's best to refuel soon. Running on empty can overheat your fuel pump and pull debris from the bottom of the tank, which wears out your engine over time. Some vehicles also have a fuel filter. It helps catch dirt or rust from the fuel tank before it gets into your engine. If your car starts hesitating, stalling, or feels like it's losing power under load, it could be a clogged fuel filter or bad fuel. You don't need to touch or inspect gasoline or diesel directly. Please don't. Just make sure you're using the right type, buying from a reliable station, and keeping your tank at least a quarter full. That's enough to keep things clean, cool, and ready to roll. Second, engine oil. After fuel, unless you have a fancy EV, oil is your car's most important fluid. Engine's components spin thousands of times a minute, and it's oil that keeps everything moving smoothly. Most cars have a dipstick in the engine bay, which lets you quickly inspect the oil. It's best to check your oil after your engine has been turned off for at least 10 minutes, so the oil can settle at the bottom and cool off. First, pull the dipstick out and wipe it clean with a towel or rag. Then, reinsert it and pull it back out. The dipstick is marked with maximum and minimum indicators that show how much oil is in your engine. The oil on the dipstick should be near maximum. If it's at or below the minimum, add more immediately. A low reading could indicate your engine is leaking or burning oil, which can cause damage if left untreated. Check your owner's manual for vehicle-specific recommendations on when to check and change your oil. As a general rule, we recommend checking the oil at least once a month, or more frequently if your car burns or leaks oil, and changing the oil every 5,000 to 7,000 miles. Oil level is one thing, but its condition is equally important. To check it, you're going to have to get your hands dirty. Smear the oil on the dipstick between your fingers. It should feel slick and smooth. If you notice any particles or grittiness, components are likely wearing down, which is a major issue. Also, look at the color of the oil. If it's a yellow or amber color, you're good to go. If it's a darker coffee color or black, it's time for an oil change. And if you see a milky color, that means coolant is leaking into the engine. Speaking of which, third one, coolant. With all the combustion and friction that happens in an engine, it produces a lot of heat. Coolant, also known as antifreeze, works to keep everything, well, cool by absorbing engine heat and dissipating it through the radiator. Maintaining the correct coolant level prevents overheating. You only have to check this fluid every 30,000 to 50,000 miles or so, but if there's a leak or other issue, it's important to know how to top it off. Warning: never check your coolant while the engine is hot. Pressurized coolant can spray and cause burns. Always wait for the engine to cool completely before checking the coolant. The process to check coolant varies from car to car. If your car has a coolant expansion tank, look to see if the coolant falls between the minimum and maximum indicators on the tank. If it doesn't, open the radiator cap to see if the coolant is filled up to the top. Before you add coolant, make sure it's a type approved for your vehicle and give the radiator a few minutes to burp out any trapped air bubbles before you put the cap back on. 4. Brake fluid. The importance of your car's brakes needs no explanation. Modern car brakes are hydraulic, meaning that fluid connects the pedal to the brakes themselves. When you step on the pedal, a plunger pressurizes the brake fluid inside the lines, which causes the brake pads to clamp on the rotors and slow your car. It's supposed to happen instantly. If there's any delay or abnormal feeling to your brake pedal, the fluid is the first thing to check. Over time, brake fluid can become contaminated by water, which can make brake lines rust. Leaks can also form, leading to a spongy pedal feel or irregular brake performance. Most cars have a brake fluid reservoir in the engine bay, and checking it is as simple as taking a look at its level and color. Like with other fluids, make sure the level falls between the minimum and maximum indicators. Add more if it's below the minimum, but make sure it's a type compatible with your car. Brake fluid comes in several varieties with their own distinct colors, but all should be translucent, not cloudy or dark. If you can't see through your brake fluid, get it replaced. Brake fluid should be changed at least once every 2 years and should be checked every 5,000 to 7,000 miles, or each time you take your car for an oil change. 5. Transmission fluid. Transmission fluid serves a similar purpose as oil in the engine. It lubricates and cools the components inside your transmission. Transmissions contain gears, clutches, even in automatics, and valves, which must move smoothly to provide seamless shifts. While many transmissions come with lifetime fluid that should never need replacement, bad transmission fluid can cause rough shifting, strange noises, and uncontrolled surging that make driving difficult. If you experience any transmission issues, check the fluid first. Some cars have a dipstick. However, others require a professional mechanic to inspect the fluid condition. If your car has a dipstick, the process is the same as above, though you'll need to have the engine turned on and the transmission in park or neutral to get an accurate read. Inspect the fluid level as well as its condition. It should be amber or red in color and feel smooth. Like with other fluids, if it's dark, cloudy, or gritty, it means there is a problem that needs to be inspected. To add transmission fluid, pour it into the fill tube if your vehicle has one. After verifying the fluid level on the dipstick, move the gear selector through the gears with your foot on the brake to help the new fluid flow through the transmission. Transmissions are complex pieces of equipment, so if you continue to have problems, it's best to contact a professional. Brake fluid should be changed at least once every 2 years and should be checked every 5,000 to 7,000 miles, or each time you take your car for an oil change. 6th, differential fluid. If you drive a rear-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive vehicle, your car has a differential, or even more than one. It's what allows your wheels to rotate at different speeds when you turn, keeping your drive smooth and your tires from dragging through corners. And just like your engine, this critical gear system needs fluid to keep it lubricated and protected. Differential fluid, sometimes called gear oil, is much thicker than engine oil. It's designed to handle extreme pressure between metal gears. It doesn't need to be changed as often as engine oil, but if left ignored for too long, it can break down, become contaminated with metal shavings, and eventually cause serious wear or failure. Inspect the fluid during each oil change. Change it every 30,000 to 60,000 miles. Unlike engine oil, there's usually no dipstick. To check the level or condition, you'll need to locate the fill plug on the differential housing, typically at the back of the car or under the axle. With the car safely lifted and level, remove the plug. The fluid should be just at the edge, and it may slowly seep out if it's full. If not, it's low and needs topping up. To inspect it, catch a bit of the fluid on a rag or your finger. It should look clean, with a slightly golden or honey-like tint. If it's dark, gritty, smells burnt, or has a metallic sheen, it's time to replace it. Low or bad differential fluid can lead to whining or grinding noises from the rear of the car, especially when turning or accelerating. That's your cue to get it checked before things get expensive. Differential fluid might not be something you think about often, but your drivetrain certainly does. Keeping it clean and topped off means smoother rides, longer gear life, and fewer surprises down the road. 7. Power steering fluid. If you've ever driven a classic car, likely the first things you noticed was the super heavy steering. Can you imagine trying to parallel park? Modern cars have upgraded to power steering to make maneuvering easy at any speed, and many power steering systems are hydraulic, using pressurized fluid to make turning the wheel effortless, though some newer models now rely on electric steering. There's no set time frame on when power steering fluid needs to be replaced, but you should still know how to check it. However, it's better to check and change power steering fluid about every 2 years or 75,000 to 100,000 miles. Like with other fluids, look for either a dipstick or reservoir in the engine bay. The process is similar in that you'll remove the dipstick or check the markings on the reservoir. If the fluid is low, just top it off, but it's essential to use the type specified for your vehicle to avoid damage. If you find that you're frequently adding fluid, it's likely there's a leak, and your car will become increasingly difficult to steer if it isn't addressed. 8. Windshield wiper fluid. Windshield washer fluid doesn't have any effect on your car's performance, but it's still vital to safe driving. After all, if you can't see where you're going, you won't get very far. Fortunately, it's the easiest fluid to maintain. You can buy jugs of it at gas stations or auto supply stores, or make your own on the cheap. Simply pour the fluid into the reservoir until it's full, close the cap, and be on your way. Fuel is what your car uses the most, but don't neglect the other fluids. Make a schedule so you don't miss oil changes, and always watch out for unusual noises, odors, or vibrations. These fluids might not stop you like an empty tank of gas, but they're equally important in keeping your car in great working order. Fill it at each oil change and carry a spare jug with you to refill on the go. Fluids may not be flashy, flashy, but they're the unsung heroes of every smooth, safe, and reliable drive. From the fuel in your tank to the washer fluid on your windshield, each one plays a vital role. And skipping their maintenance can cost you far more than just time. Stay ahead of problems by checking levels regularly, following your owner's manual, and knowing what each fluid does. A few minutes of attention under the hood can add years to your car's life and keep you confidently on the road, not stuck beside it. Take care of your fluids, and they'll take care of you.